Hello, my friends. So, if today's date, August the 14th, is your birth date, this is a reading for you for this year. This is a four-card pull, general energy card for the year, a challenge you might face this year, an action you can take to stay in balance, and an outcome or synopsis card. What is this year really all about? Is there some kind of bigger issue or other issue that you can attach to this? So this is the general energy card of the year for August the 14th, and it is the vow. And vows, boy, all mythic stories often have a sense of a vow to someone, a promise of commitment, a promise of truth, a promise of doing what each asks or what someone asks of you, and it is in usually the tail, and the tail of either the vow is the thing that holds life together for one, or the vow that gets broken and needs to be resolved is often the storyline. So this year is a storyline about your vow, or the vows that you have made or that others have made to you or that you have committed to together. And the vow, once a vow is taken, once a blood oath is taken, the old style, karma sets in, and divine attachment set in, and the work of the universe sets in, and the soul of the universe gets set. So it's really hard to make vows that are empty, and this might be a year of looking at vows that are empty and need to be broken and ritualized and understood and faced and worked toward healing, whatever that means. Or this is a year of either of committing to vows that are already there, but maybe not as fully committed as you would like. Maybe this is a vow about unending love and what it means to you, unending care and concern, and what it means to you to enact your vow, to live your vow with truth and dedication and clarity. So, this is all about the vow. So, what is the challenge for this particular August the 14th understanding? Well, in a lot of ways, it's about the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups generally is a card of celebration. You know, this is a wedding, maybe this is a birth, maybe this is just a celebration of people putting time together, energy together, emotions together, living a life fully, and feeling like there's a sense of togetherness and happiness and joy and celebration that occur. This is your challenge, to be in a time of celebration. This is a time to feel like you want to gather with. This is a time to be challenged, to feel like you want to gather with people and celebrate, that you think that this is a thing that can continue and you can dive deeper into. There might be the challenge of saying, well, what I've done is done, and I don't no longer feel the connection that I have felt to this before. Maybe the vow that someone else made to you around this has been broken by them. Maybe you've broken the vow yourself. But this is, again, about vows. And if something that once was sacred and celebratory is no longer sacred and celebratory for whoever's essence has changed it, then it's time to either look at that and break things away, or to look at that clearly and understandably and say, can I refocus? Can they refocus? Can we recommit? Or are we done? And the 10 is often a card about being done with something. The 10 says, well, I've accomplished something very major, but it's kind of lost its sparkle. And can I dive deeper into it? Or can I break off and start something new and start something more akin to my heart in this truth of this moment? And so maybe your vow is to yourself that needs to be explored. Maybe your vow to your own happiness, your own peace, your own joy, your own clarity is to be resolved now. Maybe there's a challenge in just feeling like you have satisfied yourself and you have committed to yourself in the deepest way. And maybe you're just kind of lackluster going through something that has no feeling anymore, that has no depth of joy anymore, that just simply seems like it is there and it is there. So the challenge, I think ultimately the challenge is in changing something that no longer serves you. So what is the action you can take? Well, it is armadillo. An armadillo is all about setting good boundaries and creating, an understanding. If you put circles around yourself, if you put a circle around yourself and say, only the people that really love me and believe in me and truthfully talk to me can come into the circle, and no one who can harm me is allowed to come into the circle. And then outside of that circle, there's another circle that says, well, I'm willing to give people a chance, and I'm willing to give people an honor, and I'm willing to not let them completely into me, but I'm willing to let them come so far, so close to me that maybe we can see each other's dignity and respect and make something happen. And then there's another circle outside of it that says, no, I will not allow this in my sphere of influence. If I can stop it, if I can keep it out, I will. Violence, harm, maybe it's addictions. Maybe it's things that you don't want in your life anymore that don't serve you. Maybe that's addictions to things. Maybe that's addictions to people. Maybe that's addictions to situations. Maybe that's addictions to people who don't respect you. Maybe it's addiction to people that you just have a difficult time with and you don't know how to deal with yet. But it's all about this year setting boundaries that will keep you safe, that will keep you strong, that will keep you connected, and incrementally open up to more and more and more coming into your life. But maybe it's also about just shutting off some of the things that have happened to you and shutting out some of the people that maybe have broken their vows to you and that you no longer feel you can hold your end of the bargain up any longer because it is a dead vow. It is a vow that no longer feels like it has the property of karma, the property of concern, the property of manifestation that all the power was at first put into. So, what is the synopsis of this energy? And this beautiful card from Soul Cards by Deborah Koff Chapin. No words, purely intuition. This card to me represents time, represents seasons and change, and the rootedness that says in winter we go deep into ourselves and into our core and remember our roots, and in the summer we spring forward with our blossoms and our fruit and our changes in the seasons and the changes to heat from cold and the changes from all the changes, the four seasons, reflect the sense of time and the sense of time will heal what is wounded. Time can heal what is barren. Time can heal what feels forsaken. Time can heal what feels like it is no longer available. It's the tale of Persephone, going into the earth and coming back out into spring with the sense, oh, time has given me a new start. Time has given me a new outlook. You will have a new outlook. You will have a new sense of yourself. You will have a new sense of being able to commit to something or someone who respects the vows of continuation and respects the vows of honor and respects the vows of at least being able to communicate depths of change, depths of pain, and depths of celebration that are required. So don't give up hope. Set up good boundaries. Let time have some passage. Let your situations change if they are no longer feeling like you can hold up or that someone else is holding up the end of the vow, the end of the commitment, the end of the ring, in essence, and honor that a vow to yourself might be the most important thing that you can do this year. Whatever is that vow, what are you vowing to do for your highest good, for your holiest good, and for your healing? Because we all want to heal. I mean, nobody wants to be hurt, and nobody wants to be forsaken. And this is a great time to look at all those questions and find some principles and some trust and some patience. Ahom Taquiasan, blessed be.